What's going on YouTube? Noah Fiveash here, back with another In The Bag. This is going to be my end of 2022 / start of 2023 season in the bag. I am switching over to full gateway. I'm taking all other Frisbees out of the lineup. I think that we have enough molds and we've been tweaking enough stuff this past year that I feel 100% confident in throwing any shot. So I'm excited to get into it. We'll start off with the main putting putter. This is my Nylon Glow Wizard. I like drawing a smiley face on the bottom just to keep myself smiling throughout them. For my throwing wizards, for straight to stable, I have this Super Glow Wizard here. AJ hooked it up from the club. Black Bear Barbecue is his restaurant. Fire restaurant, best barbecue in town. For my Flippy Wizard, we have a Baseline Glow. Stole it from my little brother. He don't know it yet. My sidearm specialty putters are two Devil Hawks and this new disc that I'm working in called a Honey. The Honey is good. If I need just a little bit more than the Devil Hawk, I'll throw this one. Flies out there, nice and consistent. Very zone-like. For my bread and butters, I call them, they're better than Bergs. They're the Berg killers is what I call them. The Devil Hawks, baby. The best upshot disc in the game, all right? This one's my Flippy one, super puddle top, super warped. I know this one like the back of my hand. So money. Hyzer flip, bend left a little bit. It's too good. Got my brand new Diamond Devil Hawk here. This thing is the most consistent flying upshot disc I have ever thrown in my life. It goes straight and then left. It is the perfect disc if you got no touch whatsoever. There's the bread and butter. Onto the mid-ranges. We're gonna start off with the Flippy ones. I have two elements here. This one is in a diamond plastic and this one is in a glow diamond plastic. This one's a little bit more stable, straight to stable, but not much stable. And this one's just my nice Flippy one. For my stable mid-ranges, I have a new disc in my bag this off season that I'm working in, and it's called the Warrior. The reason I'm working it in is because not only is it good on backhand hyzer lines, but I can also turn around and flick it very well as too. Loving this disc. Been throwing on this one for a while. For my fairway drivers, I feel like I have two categories. I have 7 speeds and then I got 9 speed fairways. The 7 speeds, these are all 4 Assassins right here. I'm really loving the Assassin. This one is the flippiest, obviously, as you can tell. Super instant rollers. This one, I've had it ever since Dave Mack gave me like 5 Frisbees out of the back of his car at Worlds the first year I met him. This disc has been in my bag the whole time. Just the best roller disc. Easy flip, easy hit. Perfect. Now, I went to the factory and grabbed some more Assassins because in my head, I thought they were a good roller disc, but I picked some up and they actually fly really nice too. So I found this sick overmold Assassin. This one is really straight to honestly kind of stable. So this one's a little bit of a stable Assassin, and this one is my most neutral Assassin. So it'll still fly straight, but I can also make it bend to the right. For my 9 speed fairways, I have my bread and butter, my favorite, I'd say fairway favorite, I guess, until next season because we got some new ones in the bag, is the Ninja. These are my favorite backhanding let's say fairways at that. This one is the stable one. The worst color you can ever imagine though. I'm talking, this thing is gone every season in the year. You might be able to find it in snow, and then at that point it's gone. This one is also a terrible color, right? I just love throwing terrible color discs because if you throw them where you want to, you won't have to look very far, you know? For my stable 9 speeds, I'm working in this new Diablo. This one is similar to this Ninja right here in stability. So I'm kind of finding some overlap in between them. So it's kind of a backup right now for this one because I'm having a hard time finding some more stable ones like that. For my brand new 9 speed fairway is the Blade. I'm really this blade. We have retooled it a little bit. So it has a baby bit of a nose bead now. And I think that slight bit change right there has made all the difference in the world. It is super stable, super consistent, very consistent on the forehands. I can't wait to actually beat one of these 3 up because I've been throwing on this one for like a couple weeks now and it's still super stable. I'm trying to get it beat in and it's still just dumping. I'm loving it. I can't wait till I flesh one of these up into something that I can just hit as hard as I want. Excited to work a lot more of these blades into the bag this next year. For my distance drivers, on to what everybody wants to see, I feel like. You know, I mean, it's cool to watch big putts, right? It's cool to watch pipe jobs, but you know what's really cool is watching bombs, all right? Watching bombs. That's what you come here for, is just to watch bombs. I don't know about you, but that's what I like doing. We'll start off with my stable frisbees. My stable bombing frisbees. These are my spirits. I've had these in the bag. This one has been in the bag forever. My Ricky Bobby. Dyed it at the USCGC Championship. Love the dye job that I did on this custom. It's an old disc, but it still held the dye really well. Fell in love with that disc. This one is a little bit of a gummier spirit. You know, it's got a little bit of flex to it, and it's got a really nice dome, so it makes it a little bit flippier for a spirit. But that's exactly what I like, is that it actually will fly a little bit for you. Really good on sidearm because it is in the 170 range, a little bit on the lighter side. Love this disc. All right, moving on. We'll show you the one specialty disc in here. We are trying to get this G1 approved right now. And they're very similar to the Illusion, but I think they flick a little bit better because their rim is just a little bit sharper. So I think I'm going to be using these for sidearms mostly once they get approved. On to my bread and butter. That's my baby blue Illusions. Shout out Johnny McRae. Still got to pay that man for these frisbees. Don't think I forgot. All right, don't think I forgot. So we'll start off with the flippiest, and then we'll go up in stability. So I think, all right, we'll go with the flippiest. So for some reason, I got these two at the same time. They looked identical, right? Except for that little, I did that myself, that little scratch in the gateway right there, because I threw them right next to each other. This one, I'll save that for last because it's about as beefy as a spirit. This one is money though. This one will take a little hyzer, pop up, and just keep gliding right. This is the flippiest one in my lineup. This one is probably the newest one in my lineup, but not the newest one in Johnny McRae's lineup, obviously. This one is just a touch more stable than that one, but still super consistent. This one, a little bit lighter of a plastic. These two are almost identical in flight. This one has a 6 swirl on it with some yellows in it. These things are just hyzer flip up, drift a little right, but not, you know, not unless you hit them super hard. Super consistent finish. Love both of these. And then for the last one, I got the Beef Monster. This one is beefier, or just as beefy as both my spirits. Like I can't believe every time that I touch this disc, like I'm thinking it's gonna fly like forever, but it just, boom, it just beefs out. So I can't wait to beat this one in and really flesh this one in, because that's how you know it's gonna be one of the furthest flying discs in your bag. Well, that's pretty much it.
Oh, he does. Oh my god, he does. It looks hilarious. Was this on a game?
There it is. Oh, I'm freezing. It's cold.